Lectures on Grace, number 14. The reality of the Atonement. The atonement of Jesus Christ is the central, singular, most important event in the history of mankind. Christ's crucifixion, resurrection, and teachings give us hope that we too will be freed from the grave by a loving God. Our experience with life doesn't end with death. It's just the beginning. The atonement is the quintessential act of grace that opened the way for us to not only receive the benefit of his eternal sacrifice, but opens the way to grow from grace, to grow in the knowledge of God for all those who seek to know him. Latter-day Saint temples are sacred places that are dedicated for important ordinances, but also that the Son of Man might have a place to manifest himself to his people. D&C 1095. As a people, it's a place we revere and do a work there that was prescribed and approved by heaven. One day, while performing temple work in the Washington, D.C. temple, I received a special witness of the atonement of Jesus Christ and its reality. In a moment, I saw through the eyes of Christ as only the Spirit could reveal, transported in time to where I felt what Jesus was feeling as he looked forward to the day he would perform the atonement. He was lonely, alone with his thoughts, looking ahead at that ordeal, pondering the trial he would soon endure. He wasn't concerned about the trial, but he was concerned for us. In that moment, I understood a small portion of his loneliness. No one on the earth, even his closest associates, the 12 apostles, really understood the trials that would come, nor the depth of the sacrifice that would be made, or even the eternal purpose that would become clear after his resurrection. He was truly alone. Not in a heavenly way, but on earth among men. But there was something more, something deeper. I sensed his loneliness was also a deep sadness, a sadness for the millions, perhaps more, who would not take advantage of this infinite and eternal sacrifice. This is the message the world needs to hear, that Jesus is the Christ, and that there shall be no other name given, nor any other way nor means whereby salvation can come unto the children of men, only in and through the name of Christ, the Lord omnipotent. Mosiah 3:17. That transcendent day I was privileged in part to feel what Christ was feeling, to see with his eyes the love and concern he has for all men. In that moment, the reality of the atonement became my reality. It did indeed happen. Greg Olson's painting, O Jerusalem, took on new meaning for me. It was like that. We are Jerusalem. Christ atoned for the sins of the world and died for all of us that we might live. I know it, and it's up to all men to take advantage of his infinite and eternal sacrifice, to repent and to turn to God, that we may all have the life he prepared for us. God revealed this great truth to me in a holy place, united in prayer. A place where God manifests himself to those who love him and keep his commandments. Grace is the precious gift which revealed to me the reality of the atonement, and that is the power of revelation unto salvation. Revelation in ways only God has the power to do, revealing eternal truths that are meant for us to know if we only seek to know them. Let us therefore seek this precious gift of grace and the ultimate act of grace, the atonement of Jesus Christ.